Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and I know this is different from how I normally do my intros, but I kind of wanted to change it up and just try it out. So, today I'm going to be showing you how to make your very own notebooks, folders, binders, etc. and how to DIY your own to make them super cute. Without further ado, let's get started. For this watercolor notebook, you are going to need some watercolor palettes, and to be more specific, you're going to need some white, some red, and some green for this watermelon. And then you're also going to need a paintbrush. This is specifically a watercolor paintbrush. Really, any paintbrush will work. I'm not sure. Foam brushes will probably work, but I'm not positive. Then you will also need a notebook or folder or binder or something to design, and then you're also going to need some watercolor paper, and of course you can use regular paper, but this is just higher quality and looks better with watercolors, but really it's totally up to you. And then some water. And you're also going to need a Sharpie, black. It can be thin tipped or regular tip. So the first thing you're gonna do is just take your notebook and just rip or cut this off because you're not going to need it. Okay, so basically if you don't understand what I did, all I did was just cut out the paper to fit on here and sort of go with the cover. And so then you're just going to take a glue stick or tape. So I'm just going to take my glue stick and just place it all over the notebook, and personally I think it will stick and work and not mess up or fall off, but that's just my opinion. And so then you're just going to slowly and lightly place it on there. So it is dry now, but one thing I just wanted to say is that if you're not using watercolor paper, I would not recommend gluing it on here first, because this will basically, if it's not watercolor paper, then the water will leak through and will get on the notebook. So if you don't want it to be watercolor paper, then you're going to have to complete this step after you finish doing the painting. But if you have watercolor paper, then that's not necessary. So then I'm just going to take my paintbrush and my palette and just get it wet. And basically, obviously we're going to be making a watermelon, hence the title. And so then I'm just going to take my green and just mix it up. And you want to make sure you get it to the right color so you can like test it and make sure it's not too vibrant. And then you're just going to paint it. And you don't need to make it perfect by any means, because watermelon, really nothing is perfect. So just paint the rind as you want. So once you like how the rind looks, then I'm just going to take my red and start from the bottom just to make sure that I have enough rind as I want. I'm just going to do the same thing except with the red and just make it look like a watermelon. Okay, so right now I think it looks super cute, but it doesn't necessarily scream watermelon to me yet. So that is where the Sharpie comes in, and all I'm going to do is just, where's the Sharpie? You're going to take your Sharpie and just draw on the seeds. So you can make them as big or as small as you want. Okay, so I drew on all the little seeds and it was super easy, and I just think it looks so cute and fun. And then when you turn it like this, you totally know it's a watermelon. And I love that it's sort of like patchy and not completely colored in all spots, just because it makes it different. And then of course, if you want, you can put like tape or something here just to write your class, or you totally don't have to if you don't want to. It's totally up to you. The possibilities are endless. But I just think it looks so cute, and I have no idea what subject I'm going to use it for, but it's going to be a good subject. For this DIY, you're going to need some cardstock or just regular printer paper, a paintbrush, some Mod Podge, some of your favorite things, pictures of your favorite things. These are from my Instagram, and these are some of my favorite things like the beach, gymnastics, YouTube, dogs, etc. And then a binder or notebook to cover. You will also need some tape and scissors. So the first thing you're going to do is to just start by taking your binder and just taking all of the things that are on the inside of your binder out. So then you're just going to take your cardstock and just cut it into a square like so. And then you're just going to cut it in half. So this is what it looks like. And basically these are just going to be your guidelines. These pictures are kind of too small for that. So I'm just going to take it and cut it like this. and then just use that as a tracer to cut around like this. And so then you have just about the same shape, and you're just going to set that down as you wish. So you might be kind of confused, like it's kind of confusing, but literally all you're gonna do is just complete that process with the rest of them. And so just continue to use this as a tracer and cut them out to the shape that you wish. I honestly wasn't really sure how this was gonna turn out, but I think it turned out super cute, and I really like how some of them, like for example, this one has 2 pictures combined, and you still see both, and it just really shows my personality. So then you're just gonna put these pictures to the side and just take your Mod Podge and your brush, and you're just going to paint a thin coat all over the base. Okay, now it's completely covered, and then you're just going to take your pieces and just start placing them how you want. So I'm just gonna sort of, I'm not even sure, just place them on their side sort of, so they make little square type things. Okay, so this is what it looks like, and I just put one on the top just because I had 2 extra pictures left over, and so I think it looks super cute, and I think it looks just kind of random, but it has all my favorite things. And then just take the rest of your Mod Podge and just do another layer, then just let it dry. For this DIY, all you're going to need is a notebook or binder or something to decorate, a folder even. Then you're going to need some Sharpies. I'm going to use silver as my main coat, and then I just have a bunch of my favorite colors to color with. That was confusing, but you're going to need a hot glue gun and some hot glue sticks, an X-Acto knife, and some paper. I'm just using the watercolor paper because I feel like it's thicker and nice, and it's a really good top coat. So literally all you're gonna do is just do the same thing as last time, and just take your hot glue the paper, and cut off the excess. So the next thing you're gonna do is either look at a picture of a mandala, or mandala, or however you say it, for reference, or you can just freehand it. So in art class this past year, I drew this mandala sort of thing as like a tattoo kind of thing. It's kind of hard to explain, but I'm just gonna use this as a reference. Then all you have to do is just take your Sharpie, and if you can choose if you want to start in the center or sort of towards the corner. I'm going to start in the corner and just start creating my pattern. Okay, so this is what the final product looked like, and so I really love how it turned out, and now I'm going to color a little bit of it, but also I'm going to save some because I was kind of inspired by the Bethany Moda notebook, so I decided to recreate my own. And so I think I'm going to save some for in class when I'm bored. I'll still pay attention, don't worry. But you can just kind of doodle on here when there's open space, which I think is super cute and super fun. So this is just as much as I decided to do, but I think it looks so cute and it's so fun. And not only is it super cute and like really keep on saying cute, really fun looking, but it also is just a good way of like entertainment. We also have like a study hall period, so you can also do that during it. Just really whenever you want. Thank you guys for watching. If you liked this video, give it a thumbs up. Comment down below which one is your favorite. And subscribe if you have not already. We are so close to 500 subscribers, so thank you so much, guys. And also, be sure if you recreate any of these to tag me, or use the hashtag BTS with DIYing to try, just so I can look at them. And yeah, thanks for watching. Bye guys.